Ladies and gentlemen, today we're diving deep into a topic that is absolutely crucial for your journey toward financial freedom: personal budgeting. You see, budgeting isn't just a tool, it's the foundation upon which your entire financial empire will be built. Without a solid foundation, even the grandest structures will crumble. And I'm here to tell you that you have the power to build that foundation. You just need to know how. Now, let's start with the basics. What is budgeting? At its core, budgeting is a plan, a roadmap for your money. It's how you take control of your finances rather than letting them control you. Imagine you're a ship captain. Without a map, you're just drifting at sea, hoping to reach your destination. But with a budget, you chart a course. You decide where you want to go, how you're going to get there, and what resources you need to make it happen. So, why does budgeting matter? Because it gives you clarity. It allows you to see where your money is coming from and where it's going. You need to understand your income and your expenses. This is the heartbeat of your financial health. Just like a company analyzes its revenue and costs to maximize profit, you must do the same for your personal finances. It's all about maximizing your resources. Let me paint a picture for you. Think about a gardener nurturing a beautiful garden. If he doesn't know which plants need sunlight, which need shade, or how much water to provide, that garden will become a tangled mess. Likewise, if you don't track your income and expenses, your financial garden will overgrow with debt and stress. By budgeting, you're effectively pruning your garden, ensuring that only the most fruitful plants, your savings and investments, thrive. Here's the thing. Every dollar you earn is like a soldier in your financial army. You need to assign each dollar a mission. Is it going to fight for your savings? Is it going to build your investments? Or is it just going to disappear into the abyss of mindless spending? You need to take command and ensure that every dollar is working hard for you. Let's talk about expenses. You need to categorize them. Fixed expenses, like rent and utilities, are non-negotiable. Variable expenses, like dining out and entertainment, are where you have flexibility. This is where the magic happens. By controlling your variable expenses, you free up money for your savings, investments, and future endeavors. Now, here's where most people mess up. They think budgeting is restrictive. It's not. It's empowering. When you budget, you're making conscious choices about your spending. You're saying, I value this expense, and I choose to spend my money here. It's about prioritizing what matters most to you. Imagine this. You want to go out for a nice dinner, but you also want to save for a trip to Hawaii. With a budget, you can decide to enjoy a modest dinner out this week and set aside money for your dream vacation. That's the beauty of budgeting. It gives you the power to choose what you truly want without feeling deprived. And let's talk about the emergency fund. This is your financial safety net. You never know when life is going to throw a curveball, unexpected medical expenses, car repairs, or job loss. By budgeting for an emergency fund, you're preparing for those moments. You're building resilience. You're saying, I won't be caught off guard. That's powerful. Picture this. You're driving down a road, and suddenly a pothole appears out of nowhere. If you don't have an emergency fund, that pothole could send you spinning into debt. But if you've budgeted for emergencies, you can hit the brakes, navigate around it, and continue on your path. This financial cushion allows you to drive confidently through life, knowing you're prepared for whatever comes your way. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. To create a budget, you need to track your income and expenses. There are plenty of tools and apps out there to help you do this, but it can also be as simple as pen and paper. What matters is that you stay diligent. Review your spending habits, identify areas where you can cut back, and allocate those funds to your savings or investments. Let's take a common example. Your morning coffee run. You might spend $5 each day on coffee, totaling $150 a month. Now, imagine if you cut that back to just 2 days a week. You could save $90 each month, enough to put toward your emergency fund or to invest. Small changes lead to significant savings over time, and that's the power of budgeting. Remember, budgeting isn't a one-time activity. It's an ongoing process. You're going to need to adjust your budget as your life changes. Maybe you get a raise, or maybe you have a new expense. The key is to remain flexible and adapt your plan. Now, I want you to think long-term. Personal budgeting is not just about surviving. It's about thriving. It's about setting yourself up for financial success and freedom. Picture your future self, living in the home of your dreams, traveling the world, and doing what you love. That future is possible if you make smart choices today. One of the most important aspects of budgeting is setting goals. What do you want to achieve? Maybe it's paying off debt, saving for a vacation, or investing in your retirement. Whatever it is, write it down. Goals give you direction and motivation. They transform your budgeting from a chore into a mission. Think about your financial goals like planting seeds in that garden we talked about. Each seed represents a dream or aspiration. With careful budgeting and nurturing, those seeds will grow into a thriving garden of financial security. You're not just growing weeds of debt. You're cultivating a landscape of wealth and opportunity. And let's not forget about debt. If you have debt, it's crucial to factor that into your budget. Treat your debt like a monthly expense. Create a strategy for paying it down. This could mean the snowball method, where you pay off the smallest debts first for psychological wins, or the avalanche method, where you tackle the highest interest debts first. Choose the method that resonates with you and stick to it. Imagine you have two credit cards. One has a small balance of $500, and the other has a larger balance of $3,000 with a higher interest rate. If you follow the snowball method, you'll pay off that $500 card first. The sense of accomplishment will fuel your motivation. But if you go the avalanche route, paying off the high-interest card first saves you money in the long run. Whichever you choose, the important thing is to make a plan and take action. You need to make budgeting a habit. Just like going to the gym or eating healthy, it requires discipline. Schedule regular check-ins with yourself, weekly or monthly, to review your budget. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. If you've stayed under budget this month, reward yourself. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It can be a simple treat. Picture yourself stepping on the scale after a month of dieting and exercising. If you've lost a few pounds, you celebrate that victory. Budgeting is no different. Each time you stay on track, it's a victory worth celebrating. This positive reinforcement will keep you motivated to continue your budgeting journey. Now let's talk about the power of community. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who are also striving for financial freedom. Share your budgeting successes and challenges. Hold each other accountable. This camaraderie can make a world of difference. You're not alone in this journey. You have a support system. Think about a sports team. Each player has a role, but together they work toward a common goal. Your financial community can be your teammates, cheering you on, offering advice, and celebrating your successes. Whether it's a local group, an online forum, or friends who share your ambitions, find your tribe. And let's not overlook the power of investing. Once you've mastered budgeting and built up your savings, it's time to put that money to work. Investing is the key to building wealth. It's about making your money grow over time, like a snowball rolling down a hill, gaining momentum and size. The earlier you start, the more you can take advantage of compound interest. Imagine planting a tree. At first, it's just a small seedling, but with time, care, and attention, it grows into a massive oak that provides shade and shelter. That's what investing does for your money. You're not just letting it sit idly, you're nurturing it to grow and flourish. Consider this. Every successful entrepreneur and investor you admire started with a budget. They understood their finances, they planned, and they executed. They didn't leave their financial future to chance. They took control, and now it's your turn to do the same. Let's wrap this up. Personal budgeting is the key to financial freedom. It empowers you to take control of your money, to make informed decisions, and to create the life you want. You have the tools, the knowledge, and the determination to succeed. Now it's time to take action. So, I want you to leave here today with a mission. Start creating your budget tonight. Write down your income, track your expenses, and set your goals. You're not just managing your money, you're building your future. You're transforming your life. Remember, the road to financial freedom isn't always easy, but it's worth it. The discipline you develop through budgeting will serve you well for years to come. You have the potential to become a financial powerhouse, to live life on your terms. So go out there and budget like a wolf. You have everything you need to succeed. Take control, build your foundation, and watch your financial empire grow. Your future is bright, and it starts with the choices you make today. Thank you.